So recently I've been talking about doing a build, a personal rig update. This is mostly just to make my rig a little more powerful, as well as to make it a little easier for when I'm editing and gaming if I want to do some higher AAA rated games that are a little more graphic intensive or just intensive on my computer in general. So I'm going to show you my choices on parts, and then we're going to discuss a little bit what could possibly go wrong, right? So like I have mentioned before, this is my PC part picker list. PC part picker is amazing when you're trying to figure out what parts you can use and things like that. I very highly recommend it. I already have the AMD Ryzen 5 5600. It is actually currently in my build now. It is an awesome piece of my computer. It is a 6-core. I kind of thought about changing it to an 8-core, getting the Ryzen 7, but I don't think I need it with what I'm doing. And right now with editing software I use, it leans a little harder on my graphics card. So if I want to upgrade anything to make editing easier, I should update my graphics card. I'm also adding in some RAM. I'm going to add another terabyte of solid state storage and my NVMe. This motherboard I'm changing to is the Asus ROG Strix B550. I got this one with the Wi-Fi, by the way, because I wanted to easily connect Bluetooth things to this. I got this one, A, because it's Asus, and B, it had a decent amount of USB ports for me to use and things like that, and it wasn't like horribly expensive. The other choice I had here that I was thinking about, and I kind of threw it out after a little bit because the price, would be the Asus ROG Crosshair 8 Dark Hero. It's already made with a BIOS that can just go right with the Ryzen 5000 series, and it looks beautiful, doesn't it? My only issue with it is it's $450, and it has the oh my god amount of USB ports. I mean, look at this: 4, 8, 11 USB ports with a 2.5 gigabit LAN and a gigabit LAN. I mean, that's all that you really need. It even has a Type-C on the back, but I use 5 of my ports already. It wouldn't be a horrible idea on some level, but it does have a clear CMOS button, which would be helpful. It almost makes me want to go for it. However, this has what I need. I don't need a CMOS battery clear. I can do that myself manually. It's not hard. It just takes a little bit of reading, to be honest, with the manual, because it does tell you how to do that in the manual of the motherboards. I could get, I don't want to spend more than $200 really on a motherboard. There are a lot of good motherboards out there, there really is. Even the Corsair not even the Dark Hero with the Wi-Fi edition is $400. I needed at least 5 or 6 USB ports. I want to stick with Asus on their motherboards because that way it makes it a little simpler for when I'm using Asus's software and I can control everything from that. There are other ways of controlling everything from the software, but I would prefer to lean only on Asus's software because it's the one I use a little more. And to me at the moment, it's the one that makes a little more sense. I've tried Gigabytes. I didn't like it. It's not very intuitive to me, while Asus's was very intuitive and honestly makes things simple. I even have full customization of certain things if they have LED screens, which Asus has a lot of things that have LED screens for some ungodly reason. Like the CPU cooler on my cooler right now. The cooler I am using currently is the Asus ROG Ryuo. It's beautiful. It looks amazing. I replaced these 2 fans with the fans from an earlier video. Link in the description below and up above. I can control the little lights around it. I can also segment this so that I can control the lights in segments. The screen is completely customizable. I could put my own logo there if I wanted to, which I might, just because I want to see it now. There are other Asus ones I could have done, or things that are compatible with the Asus software for controlling the RGB, but this was perfectly beautiful. I thought about maybe going to a 360. I couldn't justify adding another $200 to $300 to my entire budget of this just for aesthetics. I already have a beautiful 850 power wattage power supply. It should be fine. It's gold certified. It is very much quality, and to my knowledge, it works great with 30 series cards. I'm expecting to go with the 3070 Ti. I'm hoping not to pay this price, a little less. I've seen it at Micro Center at $900, and there's a couple near me. I just have to get to them before anybody else gets to them, which is the hard part. There are plenty of people that are using this 850 powered supply for 30,000 series graphics cards. Currently, it's running my 2060 and the Ryzen 5 5600 and all of this RGB perfectly fine. I think I'm maybe pulling like 200 watts at most. I have to look again. It's been a while. By the way, it does tell you on PC Part Picker your estimated wattages, and from what I've been told, it's actually not too inaccurate. You're noticing how it does say 488, and I have an 800 watt power supply. That's because you want headroom, and with 3000 series, you definitely need it. They are power hungry and have a tendency to go above their rated power draw constantly when you're gaming. So I very much recommend getting a high wattage power supply if you're going to get a 3000 series, or if you're planning to upgrade to it. Case was a little bit more preference. The Corsair iQ 4000X isn't the 5000, just because the 5000 is like $60 more for a similar layout. It's roomy. It has the correct areas for when I'm doing my cable management. The big thing being back here, there is actually a door that I can just close, and there are no cables to be seen. It's beautiful. I love that. To show me the back, I'd like it to show the back. Oh, that's depressing. Give me a second here. I made a mistake. You guys are going to see me fix this very quickly. I might be able to find this for cheaper, like used somewhere. I don't really need it to be in the perfect condition. I just need the case. I could actually. It is quite a bit cheaper. Let me see if it has the right package. Yes. Okay. I could go with the 4000D and just forego the front, but I would like to be able to see it. So this might be something I need to look into a little bit. I'll probably gonna land on the Corsair RGB one still, or go with the Airflow. I prefer the RGB because I hear their RGB fans are amazing, and this would be a good chance for me to get my hands on them. Don't really need more fans though, now do I though? I'm just gonna put that there for now. Honestly, for all that I'm changing, $1,500 for 5 parts is a little much. I'm hoping this price goes down more. Graphics cards are insanely inflated. You should not be paying this much even for a graphics card, or even this much. A graphics card of 3070, I think the MSRP, how much is the MSRP of this? The MSRP of a 3070 Ti is $600. This is twice the rate of MSRP. So like, yeah, that would be $1,200 right there. $1,200. I would be perfectly fine. Everything's good. I have more than enough in the budget for this. It's just, I'm very depressed about this. This is something that's been going on for almost 2 years now. It's not going to get better soon. theoretically the GPUs should get cheaper as the year goes into next year. I'm crossing my fingers just like every other content creator. So I hope this makes sense to you guys. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below. I will gladly talk you through any kind of issue you have with my build, or explain why I did something if I didn't explain it here. Or even if you have an idea on something I could do differently, I would love to listen to it. The more I can talk to you guys, the better. In the end, this build is going to be for you guys, not just me, because I want to show you guys A, how I'm doing this, and also B, you know, the enjoyment of building a computer is why I'm doing this. So thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like the video if you liked the video, subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for tuning in, guys, and have a good day.